right. Happy Halloween, everyone. I did a little paint pour last night, and I was attempting to do fall colors, and they ended up looking like USC colors to me. But anyways, we're going to add some words to these rocks, and that's going to be our live today for Halloween. We'll see if anybody shows up. It might be a quiet day because I know people have stuff going on with their families. That's okay. But we are here anyway, and we'll see how that goes. So say hello in the chat when you get here. Let me know you're here. Looks like I've grabbed a bad black pen here, but let's see. Let's start. This is a funny shaped rock. I was going to make a scream mask out of it and then ran out of time and I didn't do it. So I think I'm just going to start writing on here. I'm going to do a B. Beautiful. Oops, a little bit of a bump. So BEA. I'm doing the long word first just to make sure I fit everything on here. And then I'll add some text above it. Hopefully everyone's having a great Halloween. We are on countdown around here to the trick-or-treating fun, ingesting all the candy fun, all the fun stuff. Hello, Mary Jane. Happy Halloween. I should have done something funny with like spooky music or something like that, but I'm out of practice. Off my game today. It's Sunday. So I'm doing black on this particular one because this one, the red was not as dominant, so the black will show up. And I'm probably going to do white on some of the others that are a little bit darker so that it shows up. So these are fun just to leave around. I like some of these small pocket rocks. They're easy to carry around in your purse if you need to, or leave them in the car. Somebody asked on Instagram the other day about who else carries a box of rocks around with them in the car, and I do when I remember, because if I don't, I end up somewhere and I think, oh, I wish I had a rock. This is a perfect place for one. You just carry a box around in the car. It works good. Yes, Happy Nevada Day. Not many people probably know about that. We have a state holiday here where we get an extra day off work. So we had Friday off. We went to the parade yesterday in Carson City. That was so much fun. Hello, Roy. Welcome back. Happy Halloween. We're just working on some paint pour. I attempted another paint pour last night and I was going for fall colors and they remind me of the college USC colors more than anything, but that's okay. So hopefully to you, they look like fall colors. We'll see. I'm just adding some words and then we'll add some resin to them and we'll have some good hiders, hopefully. So I'm gonna darken this up a little bit. This one says, "You are beautiful." It's a very strange shaped rock. So I thought I'd write a long word on the bottom half of it because it's so strangely shaped. What's everybody going to be for Halloween? Are you dressing up? I should have thought about that. It probably would have been fun to dress up with the kids, but I did not think about it. I'll go as a mom. That's easy to do. Okay, so there's one. You are beautiful. Now I have to test my mind and think about what else I want to write on some of these. So I'm going to try, I think I'm going to do the lighter ones first. Just because I have the black marker out. Hello, rock, paper, scissors. Welcome. I love your name. That's awesome. Happy Halloween. I'm gonna hop over to my other tab here and see if I've got some short quotes here that will fit on this tiny little rock. This one is so tiny. Ooh, I like
What are you at?
I am doing the live stream like we always do.
Like, which part are you at? Because I don't watch it.
Well, I don't know.
It's on the TV.
Oh, it's on the TV?
Yeah.
Just click on it.
Will it go right to your spot?
I guess.
Will it?
Yeah. That was Sammy, as usual, giving his little hello to everyone. I'm going to write happy mind, happy life. Even though the jokey one is what? Happy wife, happy life? It's probably true too. I like happy mind, happy life. That seems a little bit more kindness rocks related. See how much I can fit on this little tiny rock. Because it is small. You can see how tiny it is. It just fits in the palm of my hand. You're right on time, Roy. We just started at 1 o'clock my time. So whatever the top of the hour is where you are. So you're right on time. Oh, there's Sammy saying hi to everybody. Let's go here. Let's see. So happy mind, happy life. I think the YouTube notifications for live streams are pretty spot on. Those ones are pretty good. The notifications for the regular videos, I think you have to go in and mess with when you subscribe, there's a way to turn on all notifications. I should maybe do a little screenshot of that so you guys know. And I think that increases the odds of it notifying you when a new regular video comes out. But I think you're right on time. So good job, Roy. I think you are out of the country if I remember right. You're not in the US. So yeah, YouTube's notifications are a little bit wonky, but you can always, another thing too is you can always go to the channel page, and usually the most recent video, I have it pinned to the top for subscribers. So it's there. If you realize that you feel like you missed something that week, that's where you could go check for new videos. Is another way. But see here. This rock is so tiny and it's a little bumpy. Being a little bit difficult. When we went to the parade yesterday for Nevada Day, we took a box of rocks. We had all the Halloween rocks and I hadn't hidden them yet. So we took them, we left some just in random places between where we parked and where we watched the parade. And then Sammy helped hide some really close to where we were sitting, kind of by like little trees and plants and stuff. And we got to watch some little kids find them. And that was pretty cute. We were really excited. And then they were like on the hunt for more that weren't there because we had hid them all, but it was pretty cute. Oh my goodness, 7 a.m. in the morning. That's crazy. That's very early. What?
Like, you? Mine is still catching up.
That's okay. That's okay. Hi, Jess. You finally made it. Happy Halloween. Did you get a break from getting ready for trunk or treat? I bet you did. Maybe you're taking a snack break to munch on some of the Halloween candy. How many people are snagging some from the container every time you walk by? see here. I'm looking for another thing to write. Ooh, this one, let's do, okay, so gratitude brings, oops, my pen's dying. Go back. Gratitude brings abundance. So I guess I'm in gratitude mode because it's November and that's the month everybody stops to think about gratitude, even though we should be doing it all year long, right? That's okay. It's a good reminder. Oh, cool. You're doing a Dia de los Muertos theme. Oh, how cool. I wish I could see that. That'd be so awesome. You gonna put some rocks in there too? Kiddos to find. Those little sugar skull, that tutorial from last week was pretty well received. People liked that one. They were fun to make. I had fun with those. Hi, Catherine. I know you're not Kurt, but you're lurking. Got it. Okay to lurk. We're happy you're here. So nobody told me what they're dressing up as. I guess that means nobody's dressing up tonight. Is that what's happening? I'm not dressing up. I am going as mom. That's my costume. Let's see. Oh, let's see if I can fit gratitude on here. I've got myself squished in a nice little funny rock. Oh, awesome. We're going to give out a couple rocks and tons of candy. Some people paint enough rocks that is their trick or treat thing. I don't think we'd be able to. I'd be very tired if I did all rocks for everybody because we get a fair amount of trick or treaters here. So I don't think I could do enough rocks, but we're losing some focus here. Let's see. So I'm gonna do gratitude. How am I gonna fit this? Come off the side a little bit and make it fit. And then, be tight squeeze. We're gonna make it work. Coming off the side of the rock, but it's there. I've got gratitude brings abundance. Just little simple word rocks. Oh, how cute. You're going to be a deer. One daughter's a Care Bear, one's a witch, one's a cow, and one is Stitch. Oh my gosh. How much fun is that? That's awesome. I have two kids that are kind of on the older end of this and not super into it, but they have some masks. I think they're from The Purge, that movie, The Purge. But they're cool masks because they have like neon light up capabilities. And then the little dude is Ghostbuster. And he's very into the Ghostbusters these days. So he's going to have fun. Oh, and all of the candy. I think we'll be eating candy or have it in the house until Christmas, probably at this rate. They always do quite well. All right, so there's that one. End of that one. Let's see. That's a big one. I'm trying to do all the small ones first to see what we can come up with here. Feel free to toss out an idea if you think of something for the rock, something gratitude, something. Problem with Pinterest is sometimes you get overwhelmed by there's so many things. Like I just search gratitude quotes and there's just so much there. Maybe I will add short to the mix. See what we get. That will help for little rats. There you go. Stay grateful. How about that? Oh, thanks, Jess. I was telling everybody in the beginning that the attempt was for kind of like fallish colors, and they remind me of the college USC colors more than anything, but they're still fallish. I guess if I quit telling people that, they will never know, right? If I just be quiet and let it happen as it will. we'll be able to hide them and people will be happy, and that will be that. I tried a different paint pouring medium. I tried the Floetrol last night, and it's different, but I think one of the things that I like is that the way they dried is a lot better. It dried kind of with the matte finish that the paint normally has, where those other ones, when I was using the apple barrel one, it had like this glossy sheen to it that was kind of weird. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Nevada Wonderstones. Are those natural stones? You're like my out and about hiking wilderness person. You know all the goodies that are out there. Maybe we could be brave and try this when we do it at work. Oh my gosh, you guys can probably hear the giggling in the back. Grandma's here today, so Sammy's just going a little berserk back there. You might be the only guy here, Roy, and that's okay. There are some very talented male rock painters out there. Totally okay. Sammy's got the giggles. I don't know what they're doing in there, but Sammy's got the giggles. I can hear it. I think this is one of the rocks I brought home from New Mexico, if I remember right. Can't remember. One of the ones the TSA guy was like, oh, everybody does that. Don't even feel bad. So this one is little too. You can see it. It's in the palm of my hand. I don't know why I get so brain tied about what I want to put on these. Michelle, you'll have to maybe take some of these. I'll have to send them with you geocaching again and see where they end up. That was such a good idea. Now I forgot I was going to write. I had something and then it left me already. Yeah. I'm going to write every day pen doesn't die is a fresh start. That's truth. Oh yeah, it does. It does look like marbled fudge. That's true. Maybe I should find some square rocks and do like chocolate, like a chocolate brown and like a cream color. Ooh, blessed would be good. Let's do that on this guy. This would be perfect for blessed. We'll do that there. Michelle's gonna transport some of them for me. Some days I am I have done that one before. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. That's a good one too. I've got some bigger rocks here, so that might be a good one. Hold that thought. I did that one a couple years ago and I drew like a glittery magnet, like the horseshoe looking magnets on it. Now my pen's working good. J. So hard to write sometimes with the bumps. Let's give it. Cursive R's give me anxiety. Large rock, yes. Okay. I'm going to thicken these up a little bit on the where the pen was going down. I bet you guys can hear the uncontrollable giggles happening in the next room. Can't really avoid it. I didn't expect so many people to be able to make it today since it was Halloween. What you got, Roy? Tell us what you got. As long as it's appropriate, because we got dive bombed by a few people in a couple past live streams that were being inappropriate. We decided that's how we know we've made it. People were crashing live. Party crashers. We had one last week too, but I caught it, I think, before you guys saw it. And I put him in the timeout, like how the software has that timeout feature. And I put him in the timeout, or I'm assuming it's him. Put them in the timeout, and then they disappeared after that. So it's a cool little feature in parenting and in live streaming, apparently. You can put them in timeout. Oh my goodness, that's a long one, Roy. I don't know if I have a rock big enough. Let's see. Who can predict the future and all that lies behind it? Who can protect their heart from all the lies that find it? Wow, that's an intense quote. You need a big rock for that one. I don't know if I can fit that on any of these little guys. Oh my goodness, the giggles. I might have to fire Grandma. Let's see here. Actually, let me add a couple. I like adding the little notches to the printing. I know that writing keeps coming up as like a thing that people want to get better at. But sometimes it's just taking your normal writing and how can you jazz it up a little bit? And these little lines do wonders for making it look just a little fancier. They're just really, yeah, it's just an easy way to jazz up. You could just practice your own printing. And then just adding those little notches on it makes it kind of like a typewriter, I guess, typewriter writing. Okay, let's see. Somebody said blessed, and this rock is perfect for that. So let's see if I can cursive this one. Oh, come on. I think it's tired. It needs a nap. Big. Sorry, I stopped talking. Sometimes I get concentrating, especially because it's very on the edge of the rock. Woo! Got it. You're having a rough time blending. Are you trying to blend like colors where it's kind of like a gradient? What are you trying to do? Or just mix your own colors? I have found that little spongy, like makeup sponges are handy for blending, or even just a paintbrush. You just have to kind of, that's one of those things I feel like is a practice makes perfect, or just practice makes you get better and feel more comfortable. That's half the battle. I think sometimes we get paralyzed when we're trying new, like this paint pouring still kind of, I don't feel like I have got this down well enough where I can make a video, but I think I'm going to anyway, and just maybe we'll all learn together. I know we have some experts in that show up, like Shannon knows how to do, she does the paint pours on rocks and canvases and stuff. It's just one of those things, you just have to get used to it. I don't want to steer you guys in the wrong direction because I'm still trial and erroring, but sometimes I think that's useful to watch the trial and error process, right? You can let me make the mistakes for you. A little bit dark in my corner over here today. I forgot to turn one light on. Why? Not really. Oh man, Jess, you're full of them today. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. That's another good one. Let's see. Now, see, I already forgot your first one. I really liked your first one too. I think it disappeared in the chat. It blew up on me. Okay, so you've never tried the paint pour. I have one video when we tried it for the very first time that's short. It's like a 3-minute, just watching us do it and get addicted to it because it's so fun. But I haven't done one that's like instructional. So it's on my list for November. So hopefully I will get that out. Not this week, but maybe the next week. Needs a little bit more here. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna scroll up. Oh, Grateful Heart is a magnet for miracles was one. Yes, that's what it was. A Grateful Heart is a magnet for miracles. So I've got 3 kind of biggish ones left. Let's see how we do here. Oh, I feel like this flat one might be. What was your other one? No, but you found them. There is something to be said for selecting the right quote, right? There are lots of good ideas online, but picking the right one can be tricky sometimes. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. I like that one too. Oof, so hard. Oh my goodness, you're trying to paint a portrait and make the background look like a rain mist. I don't know if I can help you there. That sounds like it would be some whites and some spongy, puffy looking stuff. Yeah, thankful for you is perfect. My highest viewed video is from last year at Thanksgiving, and it was literally one word rocks. I think we did grateful, thankful, blessed, rocks. And it's the most popular video that I have. And it has those little swirly flowers that you guys like so much. So I guess that's how it goes. Happy little designs. Oh, you're going to hand them out in your Bible study. That'll be neat. Cool. There's always lots of places that you can hand these out, right? There's no shortage of places. I even handed some directly to people yesterday at the parade because there's cute little kids, and sometimes you just want to give them right to the person, right? Ooh, oh, stuck my pen right in a bump. And sometimes you can just write on them. Just write on them. Oh, how funny. Okay, I wondered. I think YouTube is actually pushing that video a fair amount because I think it gets traffic from like the suggested feed, which is probably how you got it. That's probably why it's the best viewed one. I think what I'm learning is that the easier designs are what hit. I had done a poll on the community tab a few months ago where I asked how many years people had been painting, and the large majority of people were pretty new to it. So I'm assuming that's why those easier designs, which is actually more comfortable for me to do too. I don't feel so like an imposter. Hi, Kat. How are you? Happy Halloween. Oh, I should check and see what the Team C's donation thing is up to. Yes, let it be. Gotta love the Beatles. I did an Imagine one that looked like tie-dyed glasses with a peace sign in it. I think I did a short video on that. It was like one of the little vertical 15-second ones, but I love that rock. I left it in New Mexico. That was definitely one of my favorites. I should check. I was just thinking I should check the Team C's donation amount and see where they. I'll look real quick and see what they're at right now. Because they are raising money like mad. What are they up to? They're up to $8.2 million. That's insane. So if you missed the video on Friday, oh, bye, Jess. Have so much fun trunk or treating. Have fun, have fun. I forgot what I was going to say. It left me. Completely forgot. I lost it. I completely lost it. Not unusual. Oh, it was about the Team C's. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I put a video out on Friday where Mr. Beast and Mark Rober, who are really huge YouTubers, like millionaire kind of YouTubers, are doing this challenge to try and raise $30 million by the end of the year to remove 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean. So they're working with two nonprofits that have been vetted. They're good, gold rated nonprofits. And every dollar donated will remove 1 pound of trash from the ocean. And so they're up to 8.2 million since Friday, which is pretty amazing. So they're almost a third of the way there. So they challenged YouTube creators of all sizes and interests to release a video that somehow had to do with this campaign and, being a little more green and encouraging our folks to go donate if this, resonated with them. So I did that on Friday. It was a fun video. I made some rocks with their logo because their logo is really cool looking, and hid them out in the community with the donation information on the back. And yeah, it's pretty cool to watch the growth of it. It's $8.2 million. Like I really liked, I was inspired by it because I liked that they were using the power of the internet and social media for something good. I feel like the internet and social media have been rampant with a lot of rough negative things over the last couple of years. And so I really liked they were trying to mobilize for something good. And so that's why I decided to participate. And in the process, I found out that at least the craft paint bottles that I use are recyclable. So I was trying to think of ways to reduce waste in what I do. And so I'm going to make sure that I recycle my craft bottles, wash them out really good, and recycle them. So yes, great cause and great logo. I didn't quite replicate their logo very well on the rocks. Like I feel like it was a little shaky because it was a bit of a rush when they notified us, and then when you had to get everything filmed and painted and all of that stuff. So it was a bit of a rush for me, but it's a really pretty logo. And drag this down the bottom of the rock. Whew. Oh my goodness, there must be like a demolition derby happening with Matchbox cars in the next room. Hopefully it's not too overpowering. At least they're having fun, right? You get the real life version of me. There's no censorship and no editing. You get the loudness of our house. And this is how it goes when we paint rocks. You just go with the flow. And usually when I'm painting, Sammy will come up and be like, I want to paint too, right when I'm in the middle of something. But he has his own paints, his own brushes. I save my old brushes when I beat them up a little bit too much, and he gets those. And then my Posca pens, when they're on their last leg, I'll let him use those. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little careful with my stuff. He's only 6, but he does get to have fun too. Oh, I think I might not make it through the last. It's not going to make it through the last 2 rocks. It just died on me, so I'll have to fill these in. It's real life. I'm not hiding anything. There's the quote that Jess gave us. The gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. And I am going to have to go back and fill in. It didn't quite cover there, but I don't know that you can see that. So let's see. I'm kind of liking that let it be idea. Some of the shapes of these rocks are kind of weird, and I'm thinking this one might be a good let it be, but I'm gonna have to let it be in white because my black just died. And I'm not over by all my normal supplies, so white pen. I think this will show up too. There's a lot of red in this one. Oh goodness, this one doesn't die. Come on. Trying. Trying to hold up. You can always add shadows if it's not showing up as well as you want it to. I'm just kind of making the thicker parts as I go so I can come back and fill them in. I might have to come back and use like white paint and a like an eyeliner brush or something. Yeah. Try a little mix of print and cursive. Let it be on there. There we go. Fill this one in with thickening up the cursive on the downstrokes. That's where oh, Ben is trying to die on me. Don't die. These white PC1 MRs, the last time I ordered to train up my supplies, they are not available most places. So I'm wondering if the supply chain issues we're seeing with everything else are affecting. I don't know why it's just the white. Maybe they're more popular than the black. I like them both. I've had some of the colored ones too, like red, but I really like the black and white ones. It's kind of all I need. So I know, Roy, you were talking about feeling like you needed to buy all the supplies at once. I think sometimes I have a tendency to do exactly what you were talking about and be like, oh, I need this, I need that, or I find something new that I like and then I want to get all the colors of it or something like that. But often I still gravitate towards, just a couple of something like dragonfly glaze. I was like that with the dragonfly glaze where I discovered it. Somebody showed it to me and I got the full spectrum one first. And then I started snatching up, they have different, they have like a red, violet, gold and a blue, green, all of these color shaded ones. And I have them, but I like the full spectrum the best because it picks up on any color that you match it with. So I probably should do a video like that about some of those products. Like I think the color shift paint can be like that. I wanted to do one with the color shift paint anyway, because one of the cool things about those, I used them on some of those sugar skulls, is that depending on what color you put under them as a base coat, it changes how it looks. So like some of those purple ones, if you put a lavender under it, it will have a different appearance than if you put like a bright purple under it. And that's kind of cool because then you have versatility right there in one paint. But I was gonna maybe show you some of the ones I like. You like going to Hobby Lobby and Michael's for arts and crafts. Those are both good stores. I think I've bought most of my paints from Walmart, and then the specialty ones I either get from some of the specialty like metallics or glitter paints from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I have a Michael's really close to me, but not, I have to kind of go across town to get to the Hobby Lobby, so I don't often go there. And it's just overwhelming. Holy cow. They have so much stuff in there. I walk in there and I'm like, I could be a wedding planner if I could shop here a lot because there's so many cool things. All right. So there is Let It Be. And I think what I might do to help it show up is use the fine line brush pen that I use in a lot of the videos, the Sakura Pigma pen, to add a little bit of shadow to it. So shadows are, and this might be a good cause for a video too, off to the side and either up or down. So you can pick a side. I usually make mine off to the right and down. So you add shadows that way.
Can I say hi?
You can say hi. You on my microphone. Uh-oh, you dropped it. Say hi.
Hello. I need something else to say. What's your favorite candy?
Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to wait and see what people say.
Wait. I need one more thing to say.
What?
Are you gonna go trick-or-treating tonight?
So Sammy wants to know what your favorite Halloween candy is and if you're going to go trick-or-treating. Oh, awesome. You did a sugar skull girl on a rock. Hi, Justine. How are you? All right, let's add a little bit more shadows here.
Hello.
Sammy, you're making me shake. Can you hold still, please? Get down. Get down before you fall.
Okay.
Shake the chair. Get down carefully, please. Oh my goodness. Life of boys. And down he went. Nobody's hurt. All right, so a little bit of shadow. You can kind of see how that just defines it. I missed this part right here. Just gives it a little bit more definition without necessarily outlining the whole thing, which is pretty cool. Or you could outline the whole thing. Either way, either one of those would work. It just gives it a little bit more definition so it stands out if it's kind of blending into the background at all. And this pen is really good for that because the tip of it is like a paintbrush. It kind of bends, and you can get really thin lines if you just use the tip of it, or you can kind of put more pressure and it'll thicken up the line. So for these really thin sides, it's good to have. Yeah. Oof, looks like our feed got a little bit scrambled. My Wi-Fi must be hurting today. Let's see here. And I just realized that I did not have my microphone plugged in until now. Maybe that will improve the sound. So sorry if it got a little bit loud. This should be a little better. Yeah, the shadow definitely does help it a lot. Hopefully it can focus a little bit. It's struggling a little bit, but that's okay. And like always, I'll post some pictures of these once the resin gets on them because they're so pretty when the resin gets on them. I feel like we all can agree that sugar skulls are pretty awesome. They're all awesome. Let me see. Let's figure out one last thing to put on this thing. I like that one. This is a wonderful day. I've never seen this one before. Maya Angelou. I love her. What else? How about life is tough, but so are you? Aha, Kit Kats. I will tell him. He took off for a little bit, so I'm going to let him be off with Grandma because he's a little bit loud at the moment. Hopefully that wasn't too rough. I did not realize I didn't plug in the microphone. I figured it out. Last week we were having microphone issues and it wasn't working, but I figured it out. So hopefully we're on it now. Let's see here. Okay. No, you don't got to get sugar skulls. You just got to paint them. Go watch last week's tutorial. Last week's tutorial is about painting sugar skulls on rocks. Very easy to do. Basic colors will work. You don't have to buy anything else. Promise. Oh yeah, chocolate is a jam. I kind of like the sour candies too, though. We got the Costco bags of candy, and so we got one of the chocolates and one of the like ones with sour candy and like the gummy candies, like gummy. It's got gummy bears and Sour Patch Kids and Swedish Fish and all of those, and I like those too. Ooh, Kit Kats is winning here. We have Kit Kats going. That's awesome. I wonder, I'll have to investigate and see if this software, the streaming software, has an ability to do polls or something. It'd be fun to do like a live poll. That would be fun. I really wish I had black for this one, but let's just go with it. Oh, these pens keep dying on me. They keep dying on me. Oh yeah, this is going to be hard to see. I'm going to have to add some paint and some glitter and some shadows to make these stand up, because there's a fair amount. I used it wasn't white, but it was called parchment something. So it's kind of like a very light cream color. Yes, the sugar skulls you can go to town with. You can do all kinds of stuff with them. I actually still have one. Oh, it's sitting here. I'm saving it for someone, but I have this one we made in a live stream a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, with paint pens, with the neon paint pens. So sugar skulls I love sugar skulls. Oh, sour candy for you too. Good, good, good. Yeah, I'm going to have to add something to this because the white is not going to show up by itself. Let's see here. Life. Got life on here, but you can barely see it. But sometimes that's cool. I did that with some breast cancer ones where the base color was pretty hard to see, but then when you put the outline or the shadow, it made it kind of just rise to the top of the design. Because you can barely see the life on there. Just a little bit. And your son is the sour lover over there. I feel like there is a bit of an age thing attached to that sometimes, that it's the younger kids that like it, but maybe that just means I'm young because I like them too. I'll take that. Final answer. Life is... I'm gonna have to do some serious rehab on this one to make it show up, I think. But that's okay. Make a good before and after post to see how it gets remedied, because this is the white. This really would have been better in black, but my pen died and I'm not over by the supply area at the moment, so we will see how this goes. Okay, clean this pen off a little bit. Shake it up again too. Life is tough, but so are you. The tough is showing up a little bit from down below. Oh my goodness, the picture today. Our internet must be struggling to get this out to you guys. I'm sorry about that. Oh, so much smoother. Just shake them up. So are you. I'll make you nice and big here. Okay, let's see. No kiddos have come to your door in 4 years. I'll come trick or treat at your office, Michelle. Although I need to stop eating it after today. That's no fun. We get a pretty good turnout, even though we're kind of off on a side cul-de-sac, so kids have to detour our way. But I think we have a couple of seniors on our street that they give out the full size candy bars, so there's a good draw to come down our street. Oh yeah, Werthers are good. Those are good like all year round kind of candy for sure. Mary Jane loves all the chocolate, no sour stuff for you. There you go. Another agreement on the caramel. There you go. There we go. Oof. This poor pen, I think, is on its last leg and it's not liking I think the paint pour is making it a little rough. Oh, it might die on me. This may be the end of the live stream if it dies on me. Let's see. Oh, it did. I think I just ran out. What is happening here? Yep, it died on me, guys. Oh, wait. Maybe it just got clogged. Shake, shake, shake. Hi, Shannon. How are you? We did another experiment last night for fall colored paint pour, and I tried the Floetrol for the first time. And I think I like it. I like the way it dries. It doesn't have the that apple barrel paint pouring medium had like it made them glossy, really, really glossy. And this seemed to keep the matte finish of the paint, which meant they dried faster, which was nice. They were ready for some love right away. This is so not going to show up. I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. This is really not showing up. I may have to get some white paint out and try and brighten it up a little bit more before it's finalized, because this is blending into the paint pour quite well. That's okay. Trial and error. I told you we are uncensored. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. That might be a clue that on how you pick colors too, depending, maybe thinking about what I want to do with them after the fact, because I have not been doing that. I've been more concerned with just doing the pour and seeing what I can do. But I kind of almost like just 2 colors with the pours instead of, this had 4 colors in it. And we did do some, like the one I just wrote on with I think about half of them, we put the pouring oil in them so that the cells come out. This one's a good example of the cells. Oh my gosh, this picture is just not cooperating today. So you're doing a glue pour medium. Glues the paint on the rock. Yeah, I haven't had any trouble with it adhering to the rock so far, even without the gesso. I gessoed the first ones we did because I thought that it would be necessary. But even we had more paint to pour than we had planned on, so we grabbed some other rocks and it gripped the rocks fine without the gesso, so it wasn't necessary. But I'll have to try your recipe that you sent me with the glue. It's probably cheaper too to use Elmer's glue. Well, this helps a bunch to make it actually readable. There we go. Let's see. Oh, okay, it helps with the cells too. Got it. Didn't realize that. That's good to know. Good to know. Let's see. All right, I'm going to give this an outline. That definitely is helping. I might have to put a little bit of white paint in here to brighten some of it up where the pen was having a hard time, but this is definitely helping. Let's see here. I feel like you guys can read it now. Yep, he's there in the other room, being a little wild child today. I think it's all the candy and excitement. one of those days. My older two were saying the other day how they wish that they could get as excited about Halloween. Like, it's different when you're an older kid. You don't get as super excited as you did when you're little like him, and they see him getting all excited and they miss it, which is cute. Oh, okay. So $15 for a gallon of school glue. So 70% glue, 30% water, and then you mix it with the paint. And do you mix it till you get the consistency that you want? I was aiming for warm honey last night when I did this because that was a good descriptor, I thought, that someone else told me. I was aiming for warm honey. Or do you measure it with the paint also? That definitely is probably cheaper. For sure. All right, I started working on the 12 Days of Rocksmith rocks. So we should be on target for that starting the day after Thanksgiving. Hopefully. All right, we're almost there. Almost there. Almost outlined. This last little exclamation point and we will be done. All right. So that shows up a whole lot better than it did with just the white. It just needed something to make it pop off of the rock. So I'm thinking, I feel like this Let It Be might be one of my favorites because it's simple. I like the mix of the cursive and the print, and then I like all these little guys are fun too. So I will get these resined and I will definitely share them with you guys. Hi, Terry. How are you? Oh, I did not know that. I will check that. Thank you for letting me know, Shannon. I will definitely check that out and see. It might have broken because it did used to work, but I will see what's wrong with it. Oh, thank you, Mary Jane. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to let you have an awesome Halloween. Enjoy all the candy. Enjoy all the little cute kids that are going to come to your house. And I think I know why the internet went bad. I think I know exactly what happened because it just got clear all of a sudden. So that will get solved next week. So I apologize for the fuzziness this week, but
I got fuzziness.
There will be a tutorial on Tuesday. I'm glad you made it too. Rock, paper, scissors. Everybody take care. So I will see you with a new tutorial on Tuesday. And we'll plan on a live stream again next Sunday. So everybody have a great day. Happy Halloween. And we will see you next week. Take care, everybody. Bye.